President Joe Biden responds to a question about abortion as he left for a multi-day trip to Ireland and Northern Ireland. He took a swipe at a judge in Texas who issued a ruling that would halt the approval of mifepristone, the chemical abortion drug. It is a ruling pro-lifers say will save lives. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. Tonight, the Justice Department is appealing the Texas court ruling, calling the decision, quote, extraordinary and unprecedented. This as pro-life groups say mifepristone has killed some 5.6 million children.
President Joe Biden, before boarding Air Force One to head overseas, is asked this morning what his thoughts are on the judge's ruling in Texas regarding mifepristone.
My thoughts are it's completely out of bounds what the judge did.
The Biden administration has asked an appeals court to allow access to the drug while the case continues to play out. Since its approval, mifepristone has been used by more than 5 million women seeking abortion. But pro-life Live Action writes this deadly drug is approved for use up through 10 weeks of pregnancy, at which point a human child has arms, eyelids, fingers, toes, and organs. These children have beating hearts, and if they were not intentionally killed, they would live. Adding, the FDA's decision to approve the chemical abortion pill was egregiously wrong from the outset and has been a grave wound in the soul of our country. As for his trip overseas, President Biden told reporters his top priority is this:
make sure the Irish Accords and the Windsor Agreement stay in place. Keep the peace. That's the main thing. And it looks like we're going to keep your fingers crossed.
Also today, Vice President Kamala Harris meets with Poland's Prime Minister at the White House to discuss support for Ukraine as it battles Russia. Poland is a major donor of aid to Ukraine.
Poland is a valued ally, a partner, and a friend, and we have an enduring relationship based on shared priorities and democratic values.
Meanwhile, 2024, the Windy City, that's where Democrats will host their national convention. President Biden chose Chicago over other finalists that included New York and Atlanta. Republicans will have theirs, by the way, just up the road on I-94 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 2024. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.